It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so incredibly much, everyone, for joining us today on another episode of Ascension Activations. Welcome, Mary. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So, first, we want to just start off by saying thank you, dear star people, for this beautiful channeled message tonight. Thank you so incredibly much for gifting humanity all of the ascension knowledge that you have gifted through me and through the books and all the information that we have acquired over the years. That being said, we wish to start with an Om. An Om opens and expands your heart chakra. This also allows your third eye and your crown chakra to activate a type of energetic, which allows each individual watching throughout all time and space to connect to a thought grid. This thought grid then allows for a higher caliber channeling to transpire. For as the many become one, each individual's activation of psionic abilities shall start to allow these types of experiences to fully manifest. Take a deep breath in. And one more deep breath in. Thank you, dear star people. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Good.
Hey, homie.
I signed up for a new app. It's called Kick. We gotta kick them off. It's so fun. Okay.
Okay. Do you want to go ahead and get into the book?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Keys to My Ascension,
Yes.
page 110. Polar reversals. A
Beautiful.
polar reversal includes but is not limited to a polarity reversal of any aspect of electromagnetic expression of the entire energetic grid complex. This may include the emotional grids, the thought grids, the density and veil system, or the memory grid complex. The law of polarity controls this expression. This occurs on a macro scale first and then reflects outward onto the planetary wide level. Different solar expressions may trigger an individual's polarity to automatically reverse any aspect of the field, thus casting their experience into an opposite polarity. If the individual was in lower density, they may then experience a higher density level.
Okay. So what this post is talking about is how our energetic grids, we have a positive node on the top of the head that connects upwards and it reaches into the higher self, as well as connection to the collective consciousness nets and the oversoul. So there's different things above the mind. There's also different things below the feet. Below the feet is a negative polarized magnetic energy. So when we start to discuss a pole reversal is literally when each and every person watching experiences a shifting in the density codings held within the energetic grid structures. Now, your density is any trauma, any type of lower frequency emotion code, or higher frequency emotion code. And when we reverse it, then each individual, if you were having a very happy life, all of your darkness came up. And that was really to give each and every one of us an opportunity to take a look at the opposite polarity of the current emotional state that we were holding. Now, this is important because whenever we start to see something happening on an individual level, that is occurring on a macro level. We on a micro level, the star people are saying. Now it occurs on us and then it reflects outwards into the civilization. So we're going to start to see a big shift in the polar energetics of the entire civilization, which is a positive. It truly is nothing to fear. We take a look at what we're seeing right now in the civilization. If we're seeing a lot of negativity, when the pole reversal happens, you're going to start to see, or you may potentially, the star people are saying, start to observe a positive polarity being witnessed inside of the civilization. It truly is a world among worlds experience. And the reason why the star people now are saying whatever each individual observes in their reality, in their civilization ring, is going to be of an opposite polarity. This never dawned on me. What the star people are saying is some individuals, they may consider their civilization as happy and positive. And that actually makes a whole lot of sense now that they're explaining it to me. There are some people on the planet right now who literally live in a very happy, positive, or like a blue zone where everyone lives longer. The people are very happy and positive. What the star people are saying is when the poles shift or the polarity shifts, those individuals who are living in those zones are going to have an opportunity to experience the opposite polarity. This is important because it is crossing the polarity. It is an error code 23 is what the star people are calling it. In error code 23 is when I have the experience and then I witness someone else have the same exact experience. And I hold 3 different emotion codes to that experience. 3 different emotion codes would be positive, negative, and neutral. Now, the more and more we can go inside and we can start to clear these emotions, and we really start to hold neutrality to any polarity that we witness in our own individual lives as well as our civilization lives, it then allows us to transcend that range of emotion codes. This is the entire process of evolution. It is mastering emotion codes. All magic, all manifestation is controlled by emotion codes. And this is very exciting because an emotion code is not only happiness, joy, bliss, peace. Your emotion codes, literally, we close our eyes, we feel inside of the body. And when we feel inside of the body, how does your body feel? That is your emotional state. The more and more we can start to identify every single feeling is an emotion code. Now it expands outwards because each and every item that we experience, or even a room, and the emotion of the room changes with time and space, the star people are saying. This is important to identify because you can walk into a room and it can be positive and bright, but you may walk into that room later on after some sort of dark event has happened and the energy of the room completely shifts. When we start to learn to master these emotion codes, it then allows us to hold that emotion code in the heart and push it into all of the cells inside of the body. The more and more we push these emotional frequencies into the cells of the body, it does not take a lot of cells to push into in order to make an instantaneous manifestation in the physical world outside of our body. Now, what that means is this. As we would require 8% of the world's population to shift into a love-based emotional frequency in order to activate unity consciousness, each individual here may shift in emotion code into the biological form, which then, dear ones, allows for the complete biological form to accept that new resonant frequency. When your bodies accept the new frequency coding, dear ones, it allows for that emotion code to then shift into a parallel reality expression in which whatever emotion that you are absorbing into your body is now fully resonating into your civilization ring and your location ring. This then, dear ones, allows for instantaneous teleportation or manifestation of item codes. Thank you. Thank you, Star.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm
Yes.
back.
Beautiful.
Um, what do I have to say about that? Not much. The next page is
Well,
one one.
we say thank you to the
Thank
star
you.
people.
Yeah, I said thank. I
Thank you,
said thank
star
you.
people.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you, star people. The next page is 111. The thought grids twilight coding. After
Okay.
twilight, when the bulk of humanity starts the sleeping brainwave process, the human consciousness grids frequently shifts. This generates different variations to form in the energetics. Because the brainwaves shift during the sleep cycle, those individuals because the brainwave shifts during the sleep cycle. Those individuals who feel more creative during the later hours are tuning into a clear energetic of the collective consciousness thought grids. This allows for more creativity to flow through each masterpiece. In turn, a more rapid processing of the ideas allows the art form faster.
Beautiful, beautiful. Um, if you guys have ever been awake at night and you have just felt the energy of the planet, it is completely different. It is more calm, more peaceful. Um, the whole atmosphere, all the pressure, the ions, the light ions, everything shifts at nighttime. So many individuals may get that bright ideas during the night. A lot of times we may see this in star seeds, where they may feel more called to do, say, artwork late at night. There may be different individuals who feel more called to do meditations late at night. Now, we think about the process of brain waves and the process of energetic casting outside of the human body. Now, when an individual is in a waking state, their waking state is taking all this energy and sending it and radiating it outwards. But during the sleep time, their consciousness actually pulls itself up out of the body and goes into the lucid realms. This is a natural part of dreaming, being lucid, as well as different form. Mary, is your microphone on?
Yes,
Okay, it's like loud.
I'll turn it off.
Thank you. Okay, so there's different forms of energies that occur during the night, as well as different forms of magnetic attunements to your moon. Thank you. Thank you, Star Evil. When we start to go into a moon alignment and we are awake at the nighttime, then all of a sudden the waters of the body become purified by the emotional signature that is being radiated from the moon. This then allows a different emotional expression for each individual to hold in the biological form while they are awake and engaged during after sunshine hours. Now, when we start to engage in any form of meditation while it is nighttime, it then allows more access into your emotional states as well as emotional clearings during those particular forms of meditation. Many individuals watching may also have gone through a process of awakening around 3 or 3:33 a.m. in particular. This, dear ones, is when the veil is the thinnest, allowing for contact and communication with the ancestor realms. However, there are many forms of communication which may take place during the night hours. Thank you. Thank you, star people. Okay.
Thank you. I always wake up uh, late at night, and I do have ideas, and I do write them down
Oh,
in
yeah.
my phone. Yeah.
I did that for like a straight year. I was up at 3:30 every single night for it felt like over a year. Like it just didn't end. There's different activations that also take place during that time. Many star seeds, we get the call and it's like we're waking up, waking up. And once again, what the star people guided me to do at that time was try my best to wake up and go right into meditation. Many times I didn't do that, but that's okay too. It was part of my journey, but it was still, that is what they guided me to try and do my best. Yeah, beautiful.
Ellie asked if you were feeling the energies of the new moon.
Is that happening today? Because I definitely, there's something.
I wanted to say
You
there's
can feel
something,
it
but
too? Yes, totally, totally.
I just, whenever I said I don't know what to say, it's like I got real hot. I don't
Yeah.
know what happened to me.
It's okay. You know why we're here? We showed up. We're here for the people, and we're just doing our best to give each person this knowledge, this information. So it's okay. Just
Yeah.
be happy. Yes.
The next one is 112, changing the collective mind. Change
Mindset.
mindset. Okay, yeah.
Mindset.
That's why I need my light on. Changing multiple individual consciousness belief patterns may allow for density shifts inside the location ring. The location ring is the physical world you exist in the now moment. When an individual,
Oh, yeah, no, that's a typo. That's why you did it completely correct. There should be two ins in
okay,
in the now moment.
okay.
That's
When an individual has
so
a
funny.
positive belief pattern, I can do this is one such example, and multiple people surrounding said individual do not believe in the vision. It may make it harder for the vision to manifest.
Yes,
So true.
absolutely. We had this conversation just this AM. So the way it works is like this. If you believe that you could bend the spoon, you could bend the spoon very, very easily. If you are sitting in a room full of people and all of the people believe that you could bend the spoon, it happens even easier than that. If you're sitting in a room with skeptics and you tell them, I'm going to bend the spoon, it makes it a little bit harder to do in the energetic field. Now, as a person, I could feel people's energy, and that includes thought and emotion forms. Now, there's sometimes when you're having a conversation with someone, you may be able to literally feel the energy and the emotions that that person is having in the now moment as if they are your emotions. And when we do start to go inside the body and feel all the different emotions that we're holding on to, when we start to feel these emotions come up, it allows us to start to identify them. And that is truly key because asking yourself, is this my emotion? Will then allow you to feel into the body and release it very easily. And if it's another person's emotion, then that's okay to step out and to recalibrate yourself. Now, if you are trying to manifest something very large, it doesn't matter what it is. You could just try and change the color of a pen. And that is a manifestation that can be done right now. If you are sitting in a room full of people who do not believe that you could do this, their energy is going to cast onto your field automatically. We do not need a person to sit there and think about you and consciously send you energy. That is not the way energetic casting fully works. That is how it works, but it works like this too. The second that a person is thinking about you inside of their mind and has a thought of you, whether it be you can't do something, anytime they're thinking about you, it is sending that energy, that emotion code towards you. Automatic casting. Every single one of us does this. This is the reason why anytime you feel yourself experiencing emotions or getting into any type of conflict with people, it's of high value to pull in and ask yourself, why did I manifest this experience? Why am I seeing this in my reality? What is it here to teach me? Because you're the one who magnetically aligned yourself to any and all emotion codes in every single disagreement. It is always there for you to learn, not only for the other person to learn, but for you. Same goes for me. Same exact thing. So whenever I step into someone's energy field and I start to have a conversation about any one of these topics, or I start to feel their energy shift, or maybe they get triggered in emotion, or even if I have a random thought that comes into my mind, automatically start to ask the question, is this thought mine? How does it make me feel? That is not a thought I would be thinking, but it came into my mind for a reason. Is it that person's thought? Feel into it. Did the thought come 2 or 3 times? If it is there 2 or 3 times, yes, that thought is coming from another person. Remove it from your mind. Now, many times we imagine. So we imagine a trash can in front of us or off to the side, and imagine a white light coming out of it. It pulls the darkness in, it gives us back white light. The star people taught me in the early days, any thoughts that were to come into my mind, pull them out, throw them in a trash can, allow more light to be released to the world, and allow the trash can to accept the darkness. The more and more we start to do that with our thoughts, now we start to know what thoughts we are in alignment to receive. The thought grid works like this. It's a frequency wave that comes in from the right hand side. And then there are 5 strings. These are memory strings that all bind together, and that comes in on the left hand side. There's one thought stream and 5 memory strings. They come together, they meet right in front of the pineal gland, and then it comes through the voice, and it comes through the body language, and it touches into the heart, and it goes up to the higher self. It makes a cross. That literally, it makes a cross. In the way it is transcribed, the star people are saying. Now, this is really important because the second that you can identify your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, you're aware of your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, you know yourself. And the second you know yourself, if you take your energy field and you walk into a location or even someone else's energy field, and that energy field that you stepped into is a lower frequency, it's going to have an impact on your energy field. Once again, these experiences are manifest to allow us to learn. There is no judgment. We don't judge anything that is a lower frequency than us, because once upon a time we were a lower frequency too. So we don't judge. We hold space and we send love to raise their frequency, because they are connected to us and we are looking at a mirror reflection of ourself. Now, the more and more we start to come at life from that angle, it allows us to say, oh, okay, I stepped into your energy field, my frequency dropped a tiny bit, and now I'm having the negative thoughts in my mind. That's because I'm in alignment to receive them, because this is in my field. So what do? We go inside and we start the process of recalibrating it. Negative thoughts, no, I do not accept you. Send it to my trash can. And then all of a sudden we do a recalibration. If the person is spiritually aware, you guys can do an ohm. You can tell her we're going to do a biological systems check, which is feeling into all the meridians and ley lines and just imagining a tiny bit of white light from the source frequency pulsing through all the meridian and ley line center points. This radiates outwards and is known as the star field. That star field contains energetic nodes. These nodes contain white, grayscale, or dark density. The more of these energetic nodes, we can go through the 23 process, or it's a code 23, the star people are saying, which is having the experience, holding the 3 emotion codes, positive, negative, neutral, and then witnessing another person go through the experience as well. It allows that energetic node to activate. We require 144 energetic nodes fully neutralized in order to allow activation of a 5th or higher density level of awareness. That is what the 144,000 is. It is 140. It's an energetic signature that opens and activates when we clear out a certain amount of star field nodes, which is beautiful. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
I always see 144. Well, I used to. I haven't really seen it lately.
Me too. I've seen it twice yesterday. So it was coming for me. And once again, that comes to you because you magnetically align to it. All information works the same exact way, including a download. Now, a lot of individuals in the spiritual community, they have identified downloads are coming from the source frequency, coming from the higher self. We can pull the information down. It can also be downloaded from the star people, or different extraterrestrial races can send you downloads. However, there's also different forms of advanced communication, which can be done, which allows us to spontaneously activate different levels of awareness and to be that level of awareness in which we know all information. So it is literally a process of healing your energy field and allowing a higher level of awareness to be activated. It's beautiful.
Today you put a post on Facebook with the journal. Would you like to do
Yes.
that?
Sure, sure. You want me to read it?
Yeah, it's the magnetic fields and trapped emotions.
Or did you want to read it?
No, you go ahead.
I love you, Mary. Okay, so this is the new book. It is my multidimensional healing workbook, and we're doing page 115. Now, this is a healing workbook. So, usually you guys get it, and then there's journal reflections. So, if everyone here, if you have time, or you guys can watch the video on repeat, so you can grab a piece of paper and a pen and see how your body feels. I'm going to read the entire thing, and then you guys can ask questions in the chat boxes, or Mary, you can ask a question. Okay, so the title is, and this is also posted on Facebook. So if you guys want to actual visually read it, you can go to the Tree of Life organization or Danielle Lipton profiles on Facebook. Okay, magnetic fields and trapped emotions. Your body is an electromagnetic being. Your heart alone generates an electromagnetic field that extends feet beyond your body. Magnets, whether physical tools or energetic practices, can attract, gather, and lift trapped frequencies from your field and your biological form. When combined with conscious intent, magnetic clearing becomes a powerful method for releasing stubborn attachments, emotional loops, and imprints. How to work with magnetic fields for clearing. Physical magnet method. Use a small, smooth magnet, like a therapeutic biomagnet. They also make little crystals, and the crystals have a magnetic resonance to it. You guys can use one of these as well. There's a bunch of different types. Any magnet's fine. You can grab 99-cent kitchen magnet. That works too. So a physical magnet method. Use a small, smooth magnet. After body tapping, gently sweep the magnet along the key meridians, the spine, the heart, the center, forehead, and throat. Move downwards or in outwards motion, symbolizing expelling density from your field. While sweeping, silently command, I release all trapped emotions, attachments, and distortions from my grids now. I magnetize only purity, clarity, and source light into my being. Dispose of trapped energies into the earth by grounding afterwards. So now that's great because when we take a magnet and we run it over any of the meridians, you have different meridian lines that run down the front of the body. It runs into the heart. The Chinese acupuncture charts is a really great description for where the meridians lines are. And we also have ley lines, which go the opposite direction. When we take a magnet and we run the magnet over these meridians and ley lines, and we do it 10 times, it then automatically pulls that energy out, and it gives the body an opportunity to push more light through the meridian system. This is not a one and done. If there are any cycle repeats, we can pull the energy out. We can allow more light to come through. Within 3 days, if the higher self sees that an experience is required for you, it may then trigger the density to come right back. However, if you are focusing on clearing this meridian over and over and over again, let's say you did it every single day for a month or 3 months, the higher self is going to say, you may not need that experience. You are healed. That is it. The more love and light that you pour into the body, the more the body starts to heal very rapidly. Magnets is one great tool. Your hands generate a form of magnetic energy. When we clap the hands 3 times and we send the hands over the body and we send love. Love is an emotion code. Your emotion codes are magnetic resonances naturally. It comes from your heart. Your heart is a vortex, literally. The actual cells and walls of the heart, the surgeons on our planet have actually taken apart a heart, and it folds over as a vortex. It literally is like one band that folds itself into a heart. And it is taking the fluid of the water in your body, the blood circulation, and it is vortexing it. Now, this is important to know because all of your chakra systems work in a vortex. Because it works in a vortex, and because all of the emotions start in the heart, your connection to the higher self is also located in the heart. There's 2 chakras in the heart, an upper and a lower. When we start to go into the heart chakras, we start to see that the higher self takes its seat in the soul, and the upper heart chakra is your thermostat for controlling your biological temperatures. So one is holding a magnetic resonance. One is also imprinting the chi energetic resonances, which then we send that energy into the heart, into all of those cells in the water in the body, which then sends the current emotion that each and every one of us is holding into all the cells in the body. So when we drop into the heart space and we hold love, we are choosing to allow our circulation, our circulatory system to take that emotional resonance and start the process of pushing it into the entire cellular structure of our body. So important to do. Even if you guys can do that for 5 minutes before you leave your bed first thing in the AM, it is of high value because now you're taking control of your emotional state. It's beautiful. So magnets is one way of doing it. Okay. Energetic magnet visualization. This is another way of doing it without a magnet. Close your eyes. Visualize a brilliant magnetic orb, silver, gold, or white, hovering in front of your body. Imagine this orb pulling out anything heavy, dark, sticky, or dense from your energy field or even inside your body. See the debris absorbed harmlessly into the orb. Then imagine the orb flying away into the sun for full transmutation. So a lot of times when we visualize these colorful orbs, we can ask different color orbs to pull any level of density out of any chakra system. We can ask them to clean the entire energetic grid. And once again, it's all done inside of your mind. The more focus you put on your energy field, the cleaner your energetics become. It's beautiful. The benefits of a magnetic clearing. It rapidly dislodges stubborn attachments hidden deep in the grid layers. Many times when we start to use magnetic therapy or we start to close our eyes and feel different energies inside and we start to heal, you may have an emotion come up. That emotion is a magnetic energy. You may have a memory come up. That is containing different emotion codes, which are magnetic in their nature. When we start to have a memory come up, we go right into removing the attachments. How did the memory make you feel? One at a time for each and every emotion, we say the word release to release the attachment off of your field. The more and more we start to take control of our energetic systems, we start to take dominion over our bodies, minds, and spirits. This is how we activate into our true multidimensional nature. Of course, there's different stages of the process. This is only one of them. Okay, let's see. It clears emotional congestion and energy blocks. It restores the auric flow and the chi movement. It enhances receptivity to new codes and higher frequencies. A sacred insight. Magnets mirror the law of attraction and repulsion. Repulsion. That's so fun. You are remembering your ability to call home only what serves your light. Your energetic field is intelligent. It knows when you command alignment. Okay. And then on the next page, there's a lot of little lines. So it's like a workbook. So the 3 journal reflections for today would be, how did my body and energy field shift after a magnetic clearing? Write about it. The next one is, did I sense any specific areas where density moved or lifted? Write about it. What areas did you feel clear? How does it feel to be more clean energetically? That's a big topic in itself, because the second that you can identify, I shifted this energy and now I feel more clean inside, I feel like I have more energy, then all of a sudden you're going to want to spend more time healing yourself because you want that clean energetic feeling. And then the third journal reflection is, how does my aura feel now compared to before? Write it down. See, how does it make you feel? Okay, and the ending of the post. You are both the magnet and the light it attracts. And this message is sent with many love and blessings. Thank you. Yes. How was that?
Great.
Good.
I'm going to try that with the magnets. Well, I've done it before, but I haven't really tried it lately.
Use a crystal roller too. So the crystal roller is great. You can get one of these with the magnet because you can roll it and do it all over your skin. Rose quartz is a crystal that holds an emotion of love. So once again, the star people are stepping forward and they're saying, any crystals that we do use, these are things on the outside of our body. We do not need them. We only need the energy on the inside and the conscious focus and intent to heal. You will, along your journey, manifest any people, places, or things that you require for your individual healing. The universe will magnetically align you synchronistically to the people, places, and things that are going to get you to your next levels. This is living in a form of alignment. So the more and more we can come into that flow of alignment, you're going to start to see the things that you need just come to you. It's beautiful. Yes.
I've been doing a lot of light language, releasing my attachments.
Good. And how does it feel?
Great.
Good.
The next
Are we
page.
doing one more?
Yeah. Actually, because you've talked about the starfield nodes, so the starfield nodes and Mother Earth's connection. Is that okay?
Perfect.
That's the next page. That's 114.
That's the next page. So 114 in Keys to My Ascension.
Each experience flows through the light reflectal system and is energetically cast into the location ring. Mother Earth's baseline frequency is encoded within the location ring and shifts the energetic parameters per individual. For example, 2 individuals may exist on the same planet, yet experience different weather patterns at the same time. This is because each person is reflecting their own light signature and manifesting Mother Earth's frequency alignments differently. Mother Earth's frequency is known as the Schumann resonance and changes with solar activity.
Yes. So this is wonderful because the starfield nodes is meridian and ley lines. It is directly in the center of each and every one. Now, they go outwards in 3 different rings. The star field is on the outer level of the ring system. When we start to talk about the starfield nodes in Mother Earth, it then allows a type of awareness for each starfield node, allows a particular manifestation to be in your current reality. When each of you go into each starfield node, it will be containing a density distortion or a clarity energetic, which then allows access into a particular memory. This memory, dear ones, contains different emotional signatures. Each starfield node containing an emotional signature shall then radiate that energy outwards. It then has an impact on your internal circumstances and your ring systems. For if you heal a particular starfield node, It then shall reflect that knowledge, that energy into your location ring, allowing Mother Earth herself to shift. For example, dear ones, you as an individual, not you, individual A, for example, may be holding an emotional trauma to a location code. That trauma is stored in Starfield node 172. Because of that trauma, that individual shall then resonate in emotional frequency to that particular location. When that individual then heals that Starfield node, that location frequency will then shift its baseline resonance inside of Mother Earth in his or her world among worlds expression. This, dear ones, allows for the civilization as a whole to experience a new baseline frequency in that location. For as a collective, each of you is holding an energetic signature to each location code. When 3 or more individuals come together and co-create a location, the location shall then absorb the frequency of the masses. However, with conscious focus and intent, 3 of you may shift the frequency of Mother Earth. And it is done through accessing the Starfield nodules. Thank you. Thank you, dear star people.
Thank you, star people.
Yes. Beautiful. Okay.
Did you want to do another one?
Yeah. No, we can stop for now. We did have in the kick. What is it? Kick. We had someone come through that says if we want to join the next stream, if you can just send me an email to daniellelipton.com and then we'll set up things like that. So we get an email going. Okay, we are doing the shadow work Zoom. That's going to start at 8:30 tonight. That is on a Zoom. So anybody who would like to come and join us, that is from 8:30 until 9:30. And we do different energetic clearings. You guys get an opportunity to ask the star people one-on-one questions. And we just do different things, different healings of the world and all sorts of imaginative things. It's great. Thank you, Mary, for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys all have a wonderful night.
Good night,
Thank
everyone.
you, star people, for this beautiful channeled session. Thank you.
Good night.
Yes, good night. Beautiful.